What's going on, my reefing fam? March here. This is Fragbox TV. We are at the end of our season 3, the Netherlands, and I wanted to save the best video for last. I don't think it needs any introduction. With 136,000 YouTube subscribers, we go check out Danny's Aquarium. He has not one, not two, but 3 absolutely stunning nano reefs in his bedroom. They're radion lit, they're super clean, but I think the most impressive part about these tanks, there's no filter, there's no skimmer, there's no real filtration system other than the live rock. He's gonna share with us his secrets and how the tank runs and looks so beautiful with truly so little going on. This is the ultimate simplicity. The tanks are packed with corals, they look great, the fish are healthy. He's even got some mangroves growing in the back of them. And he's a really cool guy. He's down to earth. He's humble. I was a little bit nervous before meeting him, and then afterwards, we were just like 2 reefing buddies. He's setting up a new reef casa flat 6 aquarium in the corner, and I can't wait to see more of that as the videos come out. You're gonna learn something from this video for sure. I think it's one of the best videos we've ever shot here on the channel, and I can't wait to share it with you. Thank you very much again to Danny for taking the time, and hopefully we're going to meet up in North America to do a video of Fragbox, and then maybe even head over to Tidal Gardens for a podcast. There's going to be more to come from this YouTube cross-pollination collaboration. Enjoy this video, guys. Thanks for watching. This episode of Fragbox TV is brought to you by
the world's most beautiful nano reef tanks. Start your reefing adventure at reefcasa.com.
Okay, reefing fam, we have made it. March here, Fragbox TV. We are in the Netherlands with
Danny,
the one and only. I can't believe it. Actually, right when I walked in, I'm like, I feel like it's not even real life. I feel like I'm walking through like a YouTube video, seeing it so many times online, and then here in person. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't even know where to start. First thing my eyes are drawn to, that sign. Who made that?
Aquatic Dreams from Texas.
Oh, what up, Aquatic? Damn, maybe I got to get them to make me a sign. That's amazing. And you just got back from Texas.
Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
I was in Texas in May.
And this is what a tank looks like after. How long were you gone?
1 week.
1 week. So 1 week of neglect, and look at it. It looks like.
It looks great.
Yeah, it's thriving. Okay, where should we start? Walk me through. Why 3 tanks?
Great question. I started with a small tank at first, and then wanted another tank, so I built a small setup next to it. And then I wanted something bigger, so I got this one in the middle, and a 10-gallon nano tank on there, and a 20-gallon on here, and soon 15-gallon.
And soon to come.
And soon to come a reef casa.
Reef casa,
6-gallon.
flat, 6-gallon. I cannot wait to see what you're going to do with this. Okay,
It's going to be great.
It's going to be crazy. So, walk me through this one. What's the size? What are we looking at here?
Yeah, so this is a 40-gallon setup. It's 120 centimeters by 45 by 30 centimeters. It has 2 power heads for flow, a heater, dosing pump, and 2 LED lights from
One
Ecotech.
MP10.
Yep.
One Nero 3.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite between the 2?
I like them both. They're super quiet.
Okay. He's going to be democratic. They're both great. They're both quiet.
Yep.
And Radion, it looks like XR15 G6 Blue?
Pro.
Pro. Oh,
Pro,
yeah. Interesting choice. How come the Pro over the Blue?
Ecotech recommended me that.
Okay.
So.
Usually we see the blues. And how do you like the lights?
I think they're great. I used to have Red Sea LEDs on here and castles on the 2 on the sides.
And now, not anymore.
No, not anymore. All the same.
Okay, let's pretend Ecotech wasn't paying you to say this.
I'm not paid to say this.
Oh, okay.
I'm not paid.
He's not paid to say this.
No, they only gave me the equipment.
But not
honest opinion.
Okay, how are these against, let's say, the Red Sea lights?
Yeah, so these have much more functionality. They have red in them, green, different types of blue, royal blue, normal blue,
The spread
UV light.
The spread is perfect.
Yeah,
Just perfect.
and with the castles, they're really spotlight, so the spread is really wide. And on camera, that can be a challenge to get the things on there.
Yeah, these look incredible. Everything. How old does this take?
This one turned 3 years old at the beginning of November.
And before I forget, because I usually do, what kind of salt are you using on this? What brand?
So I buy natural seawater if I'm lazy.
Oh, no way. You
Or
guys
I'm-
are so lucky here in Netherlands that
Yeah,
you
there's
can...
a local fish store like 2 minutes from here. So if I'm lazy, I'll buy that. And if not, I get some RO water and use Fritz Aquatics salt.
Fritz, oh,
Yes.
interesting choice of salt. Yeah, we don't
RPM Pro mix.
we don't hear that one too often, but everything's looking fantastic.
Yeah, it's doing great.
I think the most surprising thing about this is, can you show me your sump real quick?
What's some? What's some?
He's lying. You know,
There's nothing. There's
actually, I
just a mess in here.
I came all the way here just to see because I didn't believe.
Just messy. Cable
Actually,
mess.
Not mess. This is done very nicely. Most people would have like everything out.
Okay.
Yeah, this is actually quite nice the way you've done the presentation.
I try to keep it clean and.
So how does the filter work?
It's just all in the rocks. Bacteria.
That's
They
it.
take care of it.
I see a couple dosing lines back here.
Yeah, so this is for calcium, magnesium, alkalinity, and I have one that doses just RO water right now, and this one is for the Reef Kinetics Reef Bot Lab that I'm testing out.
What do you try and keep your calcium and magnesium at?
I don't really like trace certain numbers. I have the Reef Bot Lab on there right now to check what my parameters are, but it's not like, oh, I need to get the alkalinity to this level.
Right. You don't stress about it.
No, I don't stress about it.
Yeah.
I
Whatever.
just look at the corals and, well, they're doing well now, so there's no need to change anything.
This is really the best test. Is your eyes? Look at this Duncan. He looks
That
great.
one, that's probably one of my first corals.
Easy.
Super easy. It's been through a lot.
Yeah. It looks really healthy. Everything looks really healthy, mature. Any amino acids?
No.
Any special coral foods or secret Danny aquarium sauce that we should know? Nothing.
I have just a mix of pellets for the fish that I throw in there once a day, and that's it.
Look how simple it is. I guess the other question I have is water change.
Water change, yeah. So
How often? How much?
So every week I clean the sides, the glass, using an algae scraper, and every 3 weeks I do a small water change of all the things. And while I do the water change, I also gravel vacuum the sand.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you keep it so clean. I usually recommend against gravel vacuum, but this seems to be working for you.
Yeah, that's how I started out. If you have a well-established tank and you've never done it before, I don't recommend doing it.
Right.
Because, well,
You're going to disrupt it and create problems.
but I've done it since the beginning, so it's not really a problem.
You're not going to release any sort of nutrients out of the gravel.
No.
Where did you find this? Christmas tree worm rock.
Also, one of my first corals, believe it or not.
Oh, wow. Very
And
nice.
Then after I got it, people said it's going to be super hard to care for, it's going to die.
And they also, those same people said you need a sump.
Yeah, but it's still alive.
What do you do for temperature control? Like, what's the temperature? I don't see a heater.
The heater's hidden underneath there.
Look at that.
It's set at 24 degrees Celsius.
Right.
And I think it can get a little bit warmer here because we're in the attic.
It feels a little bit, just a touch, but
Yeah.
but whatever you're doing is working.
And then during the summer I have a mobile AC unit that I hook up to the window over there.
This is such a cool space. I love what you've done with it. And the black wall, it really like makes this pop. I would never think to do that. Yeah.
This used to be a white wall, but then I tried black. And before I didn't have any background on it, so you could see all the cables and such.
Way better.
Yeah, this is way better.
Way better. I love what you've done with the mangroves here. What are they on? Just some like little clips.
Yeah, just suction cups.
That's so smart. Yeah, it looks good. And then for fish, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 pair of clowns and some chromis.
Yeah, 2 chromis, 2 clownfish, and there's a very small red goby always hiding on the right side of the tank.
What do you feed them?
A mix of pellet food. All kinds of stuff mixed together.
Look at these clams. Wow.
Yeah, I got them about a month ago.
Just perfect. A little bit of hard coral. This is a true mixed reef.
Yep.
I'm in love with this dimension. Who made this tank?
So this one is made by ELA Europe.
Okay.
Anyone can get them, and the 2 on the sides are custom made.
I think I may need a size like this. This is like so nice. Shallow and long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Reef Casa will come out with one and we'll call it the Danny and we'll send you the
Yeah.
we'll send you the royalties from half the sales.
Yeah.
It looks awesome, man.
Yeah, so I wanted to get... It would have been perfect if I got it from the same brand. One on the side.
If you didn't say it was, I can't tell.
No, they're pretty much similar. Similar optic white glass. It's a little bit blue. Normally,
I like
glass
this.
is a bit greenish.
I like the clear silicone. So this one you said was going through something? You mixed up something you added or?
Yeah, I had green cyano all over the sand.
Wow. How did you fix it? Looks like it's gone.
On Vivarium, I found some small sticks from, I think it was Aquarium Systems. And it said antibacterial, or no, anti-algae and anti-cyanobacteria.
And it worked.
It seems to have worked. The tank is a bit cloudy now because I think it's you just add bacteria to it to fight the cyano. But the cyano doesn't seem to have survived yet. There are some small spots.
Virtually nothing.
Virtually nothing.
Yeah. This sandbed is cleaner than I think most of the people watching this video right now. And then what's the concept over here? This is just a frag tank?
Yes, this was a mixed reef tank as well, but it crashed because an anemone got into the power head
Oh, damn.
while I was on a holiday. So
You know what? If it's going to crash, it usually does when you're away.
yep,
I think that the aquariums, they have a mind of their own, and they know.
So now it's just a frag tank with small pieces everywhere.
Look at how well this is done for you.
But I want to convert this into an SPS only tank.
Oh.
So that's going to
Oh,
be
you
a
were
challenge.
saying that at Vivarium, yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking for headaches and troubles, yes.
Yeah, but it will be cool to have this one as an SPS tank, this as a mixed reef tank, and this as a soft coral only tank.
I find that when you separate the species like that, it makes it a lot easier. You can really fine tune. You can do low nitrate, low phosphate, high light, high flow.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is quite difficult when you try and do everything. But I guess you have the length to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's really everything in there. Soft corals, LPS,
Do you have
SPS.
a favorite coral?
It's in there right now.
Which one?
Space Invader. Jealous.
This thing, it started as a frag.
It started as a very, very small frag. Similar size to this one, this Jealous.
This one, I'm afraid to tell you, is not going to grow as fast.
Nope, I know.
I hope it does. I'm not trying to jinx you.
I can already see some growth because it was a very fresh cut.
Yeah.
And it's already starting to spread over the rock.
It's such a nice display of just like simple, classic corals. You know, it's not super showy. There's no banana hellraiser Locani 24 karat cold torch.
Nope.
But it doesn't need it. It's just perfect.
There's some very cheap and easy beginner corals in there.
Basic, yeah. Just back to basics. I'm still at a loss without the filter. So, how do you do mechanical filtration? You don't.
I don't have anything.
No
else.
filter floss.
I used to do that, but with these power heads, they're so small. It's a pain to get them.
But
onto
even
it.
no carbon, and the water
No.
looks like crystal clear. It
The
looks
only
like,
thing I do sometimes, like every week or so, I put a small surface skimmer in there for a few minutes to get the film
skim.
out of it. Yeah.
right.
Because there's no overflow, so it all stays in the tank.
Less to go wrong, less to clean.
Yep.
And the rock really does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it's just an ecosystem, really.
So this is going to become acro dominated. We're going to leave the Radion.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and
Same
just
equipment,
turn it up.
and put a Acroporas, Montiporas in there.
Tell AI to send you one of the new Orbit. You see their new pumps?
I haven't seen it
They
yet.
have a brand new, it looks like a gyre.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them to send one over. Looks like you've done well with frag. You fragged the Zoas?
No, I got these at the Vivarium.
Oh, okay, you just picked them up.
Yeah.
That's a nice collection. I saw so many corals there I wanted to take back.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I had the same problem when I was in Florida. And I couldn't take any home.
oh, look at this. Cyphastria has just completely taken over.
Yeah, that's going to be tough to get out of there.
There's no getting that. Unless you want to break the rack.
Yeah, I could cut away.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see.
What kind of sand is this? Because it's fine, but it's like a very nice granular size.
Yeah, it's by a brand called Aquametic.
Aquametic, okay.
And it's nicknamed Bali sand.
I love it.
It's a mixture of different sizes of sand.
Yeah, it's not, and it's not too white. It's got a little color to it. Did this come like this, or are you growing play corals?
I bought it like this.
Okay.
But they were much smaller.
Yeah, they look great, and they're just so many little babies.
The guy had a big plate coral and it died, but he kept the skeleton. He just threw it behind his reef.
Mm-hmm.
And about 8 or 9 months later, the baby started to pop out.
Look at these mushrooms. Nice placement, low light. Maybe some cup coral.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful leather. Again, just like classic stuff. Palithoas. These we call Captain America.
Yeah.
But you guys have different names over here, I noticed. Maybe these are called Captain Netherlands.
Could be, yeah. But I want to get rid of them. They are growing too fast and I want to have something more colorful in there.
I guess that's why you picked up some of those other Zoas.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I have to find a way to get rid of them safely.
Safely. Gloves, goggles. Don't release
There
them in
used
the
to be a
tank.
ton of Cyano over there.
Mhm.
But I just cut them away and siphon it all
A
off.
little bits left.
There's a little bit left,
Yeah.
so I'm not done yet.
These are really growing. You have them here. You have them again up here.
Yep.
Yeah, when they're happy.
Beginner mistake, I'd say.
Yeah, they look sort of inexpensive, and you toss them in, not knowing right what's going to happen.
And then they start growing fast, and you're like, oh, that's awesome.
Your zoas have done really well though, like everywhere.
I used to have a big zoa garden over here, but they somehow melted all.
Any other future plans for this tank except for safely taking out those zoas?
Not really.
Just enjoying it?
Yeah, I just want to get some more colorful corals in there.
Time to take out some of the ones that have done well already, huh?
Yeah, and these zoantids are also growing a bit out of control, so...
I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes when they do so well, I almost get bored.
Yeah.
I guess that's why you're doing the aqua now. You want the challenge.
Some challenges, yeah.
Yeah, and what's running that dosing pot?
So right now it's running Aqua Forest, the Components Pro Mix.
Oh, nice. The 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Shout out Aquaforce. And what kind of doser, what brand of doser running this?
Right now it's a Yabao doser, but I'm changing it for the Ecotech first.
Please change the DP4 Jabal. Please take that off as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I have a video of me in the shop. We had one that failed on a customer and it crashed your tank.
Oh, wow.
And then we took it out to the back and we set it on fire and then we smashed it with a hammer just to make sure that, because they have demons. Sometimes they stay on.
A guy a street behind me here had the same problem with his dozer.
And you didn't learn?
Well, I helped him out to save his tank.
Ecotech, if you're watching this, Danny needs a Versa now.
I have 3 already. I just need to set them up.
Oh, okay. So the problem's not Ecotech.
The problem is me.
This is what happens when you get YouTube famous and you start traveling like him and you're all over the States.
So much to do. Yeah.
So much to do. It's such a pain in the butt. I can't get over these clams. Do you do any sort of quarantine before adding a new coral to the tank?
No.
Any sort of dipping or...
It depends where I get them from. Because
if you trust the vendor?
Yeah, if I trust the vendor, I know how they take care of their systems. I've seen their systems before.
Do you have a preferred shop here that you shop from?
Yeah, it's Frank's Dierenshop. It's 2 minutes from my house.
Oh yeah, you said that. What's it called?
Frank's Dierenshop.
Frank's Dierenshop.
Yeah.
Shout out to Frank's Dierenshop. Too bad we didn't get to go see them. We saw Dream Corals, Aquasan, De Jong. It's actually quite a big hobby here. Where is this from? I can't get over this stand too.
So this is from a European store called Yisk.
Is this custom or that's just the size they come?
That's just how they sell them.
It's like they were made for this.
Exactly.
Just for the aquarium.
I've had a lot of people ask me about these, but unfortunately, they no longer make them.
They no longer make them. So you have collectible old
Probably.
furniture.
I have some spare parts for these, and I once had to replace this one because I was stupid enough to. That was during a small crash I had. I don't know what happened, but I added a small bag of carbon to filter out any toxins that
You
might
see
have
what
been in the
happens
tank.
when you start messing around with a filter?
Yeah, right. But the filter sock where the carbon was in, I had it attached here and it started dripping.
Oh, wow.
And then this just started to expand in size.
Swell.
But luckily they had one left and that was really the last one they sold. So I had to set it up, put it in front of this one and then drain this tank, lift it over to the new one.
Sounds like a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
Sounds like you called a friend to help.
My dad helped me.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Dad. So what are your plans here with the world's most beautiful aquarium I've ever laid my eyes on?
I agree. I like nano tanks. I started off with nano tanks and now we're back.
We didn't even talk about this.
That's really a nano tank.
Oh, yeah. This is the Pico of Picos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Super small.
it's kind of like a nice
The
nightlight.
Duncan isn't really liking it today.
That's okay. He'll come back.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. That's pretty cool though.
But yeah, for the reef casa, I'm planning on adding a ton of small animals in there, like sexy shrimp, feather duster worms.
Oh man.
I want to add the mangroves on there. I want to build, I think, a small island or something.
Yes.
And put the mangroves on there.
Our minds are in the very similar places. When I go back, I'm going to show you what we're doing with ours in the
Okay.
shop. We completely took out all the corals, and we're creating this weird rock structure that's like unlike anything I think I've ever
Oh, the
seen.
one in the front.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to do something completely different. And so, is any future plans for this one?
Yeah, so this one right now, it's really a mess, and there are a ton of Aptasia in here that I'm growing out on purpose because I want to test out different methods on how to get rid of them.
Oh, nice.
And film it.
That's going to make a video?
That's gonna make a video.
So this is going to become an experimental pest tank.
But I am looking at it now, and I don't see any aptasia anymore.
So whatever you're doing to get rid of them worked.
But I didn't do anything.
Well,
This is really weird.
So
I really didn't notice.
So just the thought alone of wanting to get rid of them,
They are gone.
that's it. That's how it happens sometimes. You just have to really think hard. That's the best aptasia cure. It's actually in the mind, kids.
This is really confusing. Right before I left, this thing was completely covered in
Maybe
aptasia.
the treatment. Maybe whatever
Maybe the
you
treatment.
used.
And maybe that's why it's cloudy now.
Maybe
because they all died
this
off.
kills the green cyano stuff. Kills aptasia.
Well, there's still some bubble algae there, so I can make the same videos for bubble algae.
Perfect. Is it going to be with that pen from ITC?
I want to try out that one.
Yeah,
and
same.
maybe some crabs. Or
I can't get over this. I like your macroalgae here.
the only macroalgae I've ever had success with.
Is this one?
Yeah.
Oh, really? The
All
blade.
the others have. I took some home from vivarium. It's in the frag tank. Some red macroalgae. It's below the leather.
Oh, yeah.
Over
That's
there.
funky. What is that? Gracilera, dragon's breath, something, something.
So I need to find a space for that.
Do you ever have a thought of setting up something really big with maybe a sump, like a large tank, or is this the end goal?
I would like bigger tanks, but we're on a wooden floor.
Yeah.
So weight can be a problem.
These are really nice, actually. Yeah. You got to be careful with salt water and wood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Salt water it damages everything.
Kind of surprised, actually, that the MP10 and that little Nero is enough for such a large footprint.
Yeah, and this one it's set at 50%.
Wow.
50% intensity.
Well, it's clearly working.
Yeah.
And it's really smart what you've done too with the rockwork, how you left this space behind for the flow to just...
Yeah, it goes there and then...
It can wrap
come
around.
back. Yes.
Yeah, that's really smart.
I have a dead spot over here. A lot of debris collects over there.
I think it's unavoidable. You're going to have one
Yeah.
usually. And I see quite a few bumblebee snails.
Yeah. I used to have a big problem with vermitted snails.
And
in
did
here.
this work?
I think so. I don't see that many anymore.
Maybe you just thought about getting rid of them
Yeah,
really
probably.
hard, like the aptasia, and then... So you know what you should do with these, with the zoas?
Just think about that.
Just think.
But I've been thinking about it for a long time and it's not working yet.
It's called voodoo
This,
reefing.
that's so weird. That has never happened before.
It's not a very good experiment.
No. And I've been preparing it for months now, so it's kind
I
of
think the video was just not meant to be.
probably not.
Maybe you have to make the video just like that. I thought aptasia away.
Yeah.
I just noticed this over here. Some nice red Cyphastria. It's hiding behind.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's fighting with the Monte Carlo.
Yeah, it is. It's getting no attention. It's kind of like a really cool coral, but it's hidden. You have to
Yeah.
appreciate it from the top down. It's a completely different tank from this angle.
Shallow tanks, that's why I like shallow tanks. If you look at them from the top, it's
And
so
the
nice.
Maintenance must be nice too, because you're only wet up until
Yeah.
nothing. Not even your elbow.
Nope.
And you can still enjoy all this.
I can even wear a hoodie and just get them up a little bit and work on the tank.
I think this is the future of the hobby, is shallow.
Shallow, low tank, it's super simple. It's like I said, once a week I clean the glass. Once every 3 weeks I do a small water change and that's it. And I feed the fish every day. Nothing else.
Once a day?
Once a day, yeah. And sometimes I forget I skip one day, but it's no problem.
It's just spectacular, man. You've done a really, really nice job.
Thank you so much.
Clearly, I think a lot of people think the same. You see the channel's exploded in the last little bit. Like,
Yeah.
It was big, and then overnight, this guy's at 100 and... When we're recording today, 140,000 subscribers?
130, 32.
132,306 to be exact. Yeah, it's just phenomenal, man. Okay, I don't want to keep him too long because I know Danny has a life, and I came all the way from Canada just to bother him at home. But it's really a remarkable tank, and thank you so much for letting us check it out.
Yeah, thank you
And
so
if
much
you
for
guys,
coming
you
over.
guys are, I'm sure you're already following him, but if not, you can check him out
Go
on
check
YouTube.
it out.
Yeah, Danny's Aquarium. Any questions you might have, please comment below, and maybe I'll forward them to him, and we could do maybe a follow-up video next year. At the
For
very end.
sure, yeah.
But I can't wait to see what he's going to do with this. That's going to be sick.
So next year you'll see that on Marsh's channel.
Yes. And he's into plants, too.
The only plant I have success with in this room. There's
Oh.
not enough light. Well,
Well-
too much blue light, and plants don't like that.
That's okay. I think your hands are busy.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. We're going to wrap it up. Subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you back here on the next episode of Fragbox TV. Bye for now.